In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can make good habits actually stick and make them impossible to resist. I'm gonna show you in 4 different points. The first one, I'm gonna talk about how you can start the habit, like what time you're gonna start the habit and how you can remember doing the habit. The second thing, I'm gonna talk about how you make these habits like obvious and you remember every time you see them. And the third one, I'm gonna actually show you how you make habits easy and you remove friction doing the habits. And I'm gonna tell you also why removing friction can help you make you stick for the habits for longer. And the last one, I'm gonna show you exactly how you like the habit, how you can do the habits and actually like it, even if you hate the habits. Like for some people, they don't like the gym because it's hard to exercise and like, you know, sweating and you do a lot of breathing. And I'm gonna show you how you can like the gym instead of looking at it as something hard. In this video, I'm gonna show you strategies that I got from Atomic Habits book, which is one of the best books that talks about habits, how to create habits and how to remove bad habits. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Suhail Muhammad, and in this channel I read book and explain it to you in a simple way. If you like this type of content, please consider liking to the video and subscribing to the channel. In this video, I'm gonna take going to the gym and exercising as an example for the habit. So if you really want to go to the gym and start exercising, you actually need to know what time you're gonna start. And to start the habit of exercising, there is 2 strategies that's gonna help you start the habit of exercising. The first one we're gonna talk about is implementation intention. And implementation intention needs 3 things. The first thing is place, like which place you're gonna go to exercise. Is it in the gym? Is it at your house? This is the place. The second thing is the time. What time? Is it early in the morning? Is it afternoon? Is it at 5 p.m.? Is it at 5 a.m.? And the third thing is the action, like what type of exercises you're gonna do. Is it gonna be like chest, or is it gonna be like legs? What type of exercises you're gonna exercise? The good thing about implementation intention is like appointments. You know, when you go to the doctor, you have to be at a certain time doing certain thing at a specific time. And same thing with implementation intention. If I want to exercise and I want to exercise at 5 a.m., what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give myself an intention to go exercise at the gym at 5 a.m. and do whatever exercise that I'm gonna do, like for example biceps. The second strategy to start a habit is habit stacking. So what is actually habit stacking? Habit stacking is when you put habit on top of the other. Take for example like a habit of brushing your teeth. When you brush your teeth every single day, this is a habit and you do it without like even realizing, because it's something needs to be done. What you're gonna do, you're gonna create a habit on top of brushing your teeth. So for example, if you want to exercise, and as I said, I'm gonna use this example in each one just to make it clear for you. You want to exercise and you want to stack this habit on top of brushing your teeth. So after you brush your teeth, you are going immediately to go to the gym to exercise or exercise at home. It depends on where you exercise. But the thing is, after you brush your teeth, you go immediately to exercising. And that's habit stacking. And one thing about habit stacking, when you stack habits on top of the other, you really need to focus on which type of habits. You know, there is habits that you do every single day, such as taking a shower, brushing your teeth. This habits you do it every single day. And there is habits like you do like in certain times, like for example going with the family or going to a movie. So to use habit stacking, you really need a habit that you do every single day, because if you're gonna stack it on top of a habit that you do rarely, then going to the gym is not gonna be like, it's gonna be happening once in a time. So you need to stack this habit on top of habit that you do every single day. So every time you brush your teeth and you go to the gym immediately, after a period of time, each time you're gonna brush your teeth, you are going to feel the urge to exercise. And that's habit stacking. Here's the second point. The second point that I wanna talk about is make it obvious. You really want to make your habits obvious. For example, if you want to practice piano and the piano is hitting in the basement, every single day you wake up and you don't see the piano, it's hitting in the basement, then it's gonna be hard to remember the habit. If you want to practice like playing the guitar and the guitar is hitting under your bed, it's gonna be hard to remember practicing the guitar because it's hiding and you don't see it. So if you really want to start a habit and you want to remember doing the habit, you have to make them obvious. So take the piano and put it somewhere where you can see it every single day. Put it in your bedroom or put it on your living room, somewhere where you can see it. And same thing if with going to the gym, you can like maybe put the gym clothes outside and place them on somewhere where you can see them every single day. This can help you remember the habit. And to really want to make your habits like easy, and also to make them like stick and remember them faster, and also like to make them like impossible to resist, you have to prepare it before. Like for example, you have to remove friction. What I mean by that, so if you want to go to the gym tomorrow and you didn't prepare the clothes and the gym clothes, the gym shoes, and the gym like clothes and everything, if you didn't prepare it the day before, then when you wake up early in the morning and you want to go to the gym, then you have struggle. Like you're gonna look for it, and some of the items is lost, and you have to look at it. So what you really need to do is remove friction. And this is the point number 3. Removing friction makes habit impossible to resist. You have to prepare it before. For example, if you want to eat a healthy breakfast, and like cooking healthy breakfast take like long time early in the morning, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna prepare the meal the day before. So if you're gonna make like a sandwich, you're gonna prepare it the day before and then put it in the fridge. So all you have to do tomorrow, just wake up and grab the sandwich and head to the gym. So you have to remove friction to make habits impossible to resist. And habits, sometimes we know they're good, we know they are benefit to us, but sometimes they're hard, and they take us outside the comfort zone, and that's literally give us a struggle. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna use habit bundling. Habit bundling is you connect a habit with something you like. Let me give you an example of a guy who is engineering. This guy, he liked watching Netflix, but he knew also he needed to exercise. So what he does, he connected the bicycle machine to the TV, and he write a code, like he write the program on his laptop. If he's not pedaling on the cycling machine, the show or whatever he was watching is gonna pause. And if he keep battling, then the show will continue to play and he's gonna continue watching. So I want you to do the same thing. So what do you want to do now? So you're gonna connect a habit that you need with a habit that you love. For example, let's say you love listening to podcasts. What you're gonna do, you go to the gym. I know I've seen this, I know I'm saying the gym too much and the exercising, but this is example just to clarify it for you. So if you exercise at the gym, it's boring, and when you do, for example, running or any type of exercise, what you're gonna do, you're gonna listen to something positive. Maybe listen to a podcast or a series that you like. And when you do this, you're gonna start liking exercising. And this is absolutely true, because I tried it from my own life. When I work, I don't like my job, and that's what most of my coworkers say. They don't like their job. I don't like it either. But while I'm working on my job, I listen to something positive, like to entrepreneurs, to successful people. And as I'm doing this, and each time I repeat this like too many times, and one time I came to work, and I actually liked the work because I'm gonna listen to something positive while I'm working. So it really made something I hated to something I like. It's gonna help you a lot to make habits, like hard habits, make them like more attractive for you, and make you like them more. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna go through these 4 points real quick, it's like quick takeaway. The first thing you're gonna do is using habit stacking or implementation intention. This strategy is gonna help you start a habit. Habit stacking, for example, is putting a habit on top of the other. For example, brushing your teeth, and then you connect it with a habit that you really need to do, exercise, for example. And implementation intention is you do a habit like at a certain time, location, and what action. For example, implementation intention, you're gonna say, I am going to exercise tomorrow at 5 a.m. at the local gym, and I'm gonna do bicep exercises. This is implementation intention. And you have to stick on the time, because as you repeat it, at the beginning it's gonna be hard, but as you repeat it, it's gonna be easier, and then you're gonna stick with it. And the second point that I mentioned earlier is to make the habits obvious. Making the habits obvious help you remember the habit. If you trying to practice the playing like the piano, and the piano is hitting under your bed, then it's hard to remember practicing the piano. You have to put the piano somewhere where you can see it every single day, and then it's gonna help you to remember the habit, and also it's gonna make it easier for you to practice. And the third point that I was talking about is to remove friction from the habits and to make them easy. For example, if you are planning to eat a healthy meal early in the morning, you have to prepare the meal the day before. So you're gonna prepare the drink that you wanted, the sandwich that you wanted, and then you leave it in the fridge. And as soon as you get up tomorrow early in the morning, you're gonna just grab that and head to your work or head to the gym. The last point that I was talking is habit bundling. Habit bundling is gonna show you exactly how you make hard habits more likable and more easy for yourself, and you like them more. So for example, if you exercise, you listen to something positive. If you study, and you know it's important to study, what you're gonna do, so you can't focus while you listen to podcasts while you study, but you're gonna link something you need with something you want or something you like. For example, you need to study and you want to eat, like, for example, blueberries. So what you're gonna do after you're done with the habit that you need, and in this example is studying, you're going immediately to eat the blueberry. That's something that you like. And as you repeat this, you are going to like reading and studying. So thank you so much for watching again. I hope you benefit from this video. As I mentioned, I'm taking these strategies from Atomic Habits, and I really recommend you to read this book because it literally helped me like look at habit in a different perspective. And thank you so much for watching again, and see you in the next one.